Jo, wir sind schon mal wieder da.
Ja, der Livestream, der läuft jetzt. Der ist jetzt live. Und hoffen wir auf einen guten HD-Stream, der gleich losgeht, in 4 Minuten. Müssen wir gleich erstmal den Sound anpassen, wie schon vorhin erwähnt. Und dann beginnt die Pre-Show. Ja, wir haben uns hier schon mal... Ja, ich weiß nicht, wir stoßen an, wenn es losgeht hier, dann der offizielle Start. Hoffen wir, dass alles gut läuft.
Der offizielle Start ist ja erst in einer Stunde.
Ja, aber die Pre-Show ist ja da, um da zu gucken, ob alles funktioniert. Ein paar Voreindrücke zu bekommen, Interviews mit Leuten, die da sind.
Richtig.
Bin gespannt, was die Leute nachher da alles machen. Bin auf die Nominierung gespannt, ob das alles so wird, wie man sich das so gedacht hat.
Und lasst uns doch einfach mal wissen, was ihr gerade tut. Wo ihr sitzt, was ihr trinkt.
Ja, habt ihr es euch auch gemütlich gemacht? Schön. Ich meine, es ist morgens hier in Deutschland ein bisschen müde. Schön im Sessel sitzen. Mit einem Bierchen, ein paar Chips. Was macht ihr? Einfach im Chat von Twitch TV schreiben. Oder bei Facebook. Wir sind überall. Außer bei YouTube momentan. Da sind wir nicht.
Das macht die Regie.
Nein. So. Schauen wir den neuen SEN Store an. Das ist gut. Welche Spiele denkt ihr denn werden noch angekündigt, außer die bisher bekannten?
Gute Frage.
Das ist eine sehr gute Frage und es gibt so viele gute Spiele.
Weil, wie sollen wir wissen, welche Spiele angekündigt werden, wenn sie noch nicht bekannt sind?
Ja, aber wir können darüber reden, was hätte denn eine Fortsetzung verdient?
Eine Fortsetzung verdient. Hat auf
Jetzt,
jeden Fall mal langsam Half-Life.
Also, Dragon Age wurde schon angekündigt, aber da sind noch keine Szenen gekommen. Ja, God of War, das
God of War ist doch gerade der Remake erschienen dieses Jahr.
Ja, aber God of War 4.
Ja, gut.
Vielleicht. Was denn noch? Portal war erst.
Ja, aber Half-Life 3.
Half-Life sowieso. Half-Life. Fallout 4 auch nicht schlecht. Das ist auch nicht schlecht.
Und wir haben gerade die ersten Töne vernommen vom Livestream.
Ja. Das heißt, der startet gleich.
Ja.
Ja, wir sind gespannt. Für Ankündigung kann alles kommen.
Ja, es geht in einer Minute praktisch los.
Ja.
Und
oder
ich zück nochmal hier die nächste Cola-Flasche für uns.
Wieso?
Ja, einfach nur so nebenbei noch.
Da habe ich auch wieder was gehört. Das ist... Oh, was ist da? Da läuft was.
Die stellen noch ein. Wir stellen uns auch natürlich
die
darauf
bisher angekündigten Spiele sind noch Castlevania, Gears of War, Judgment, The Last of Us, zum Beispiel gefüttert. Und da geht's los. Darf ich sagen, geht's los?
Es geht los.
Da ist ein schwarzer Bildschirm, liegt nicht an uns, das liegt da.
Oh Gott.
So. And uncensored, ja, so muss das sein.
Gott.
Geile Soundqualität, ja?
Ja.
Das sind nicht wir, das sind die. Ich glaube, da ist das Mikrofon bei denen im Arsch oder so. Jetzt sie arbeiten dran. Aber es läuft. Und damit stoßen wir an. Auf gute VGAs.
Jo.
Das schmeckt komisch.
Alright, you know it's a big night when I'm wearing a tie, Justine. Okay, welcome to the VGA All Access Pre-Show. I'm Daniel Kaiser alongside Justine Izarek. And as Samuel L. Jackson is inside gearing up to host VGA 10, we'll be bringing you live all access coverage here on the red carpet exclusively on Spike.com and Xbox Live.
Now, there's so much to look forward to coming up, and in about an hour when VGA 10 begins live at 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific. And it all kicks off with South Park opening the show. Trust me, you guys do not want to miss this. Plus, everyone is talking about all of the world exclusives that we'll be seeing tonight. The Last of Us, Gears of War Judgment, Tomb Raider, BioShock Infinite, Assassin's Creed 3, and so many more.
It's
Das sind ja recht viele Spiele, ne?
to say the least. Now we'll be talking to many of the people behind those games on the red carpet as they arrive. But first, the VGAs are all about the fans, and so is Valve, one of the premier game developers around. And earlier this year,
Also entweder machen wir die lauter oder wir machen uns ein bisschen leiser.
For fans to create their own videos using Valve's assets
Machen
and
wir uns
game
ein bisschen leiser, wir
characters.
sind auch ein bisschen
The best
überdreht.
ones were selected for the second annual Saxy Awards, and
Aber nur ein
tonight we're debuting the Saxy for Best Overall. It's called Story of a Century. Take a look.
Sag uns, ob sie alles... was? TF2? Food? Ach,
Das ist so ein kleiner Kurzfilm.
ja, mit dem neuen Source Filmmaker ist das ja auch
Richtig.
möglich. Und der ist wirklich genial.
Story of a Century.
Incoming!
Our control has been captured. Do not fail me again.
Let's get on the cat, fellas.
short film by Simon.
All right, congrats to
Das
Suleiman,
war
the
der
fan who submitted
emotionalste Film, den
Story
ich
of
dieses
a
Jahr
Century,
gesehen
the Saxy
habe.
winner for Best Overall Video. And we're joined by
Natürlich.
Journey's Kelly Santiago now, who's over there. One of the cool things tonight, the tweet cam. Kelly, Robin, you guys were using that over there, our tweet cam that we have here on the red carpet at the VGAs, which is really cool. It's like the future right here. Congratulations to you all. The Journey has really overwhelmed the industry. Tell us how you're feeling.
It's amazing. We're nominated for 7 awards, including Game
Game
of the Year, which
Yeah.
is unbelievable.
Yeah.
I mean, that's certainly, it's so true that it's just an honor to be nominated alongside the other titles that are up for Game of the Year. I think it's just great to see that a game like Journey can be so accepted and
Right.
enjoyed by
make
so
an
many types of
impact.
people. Yeah.
Totally, and I spoke with you guys throughout development of this game, and it was really about the passion for the project. Did you ever expect it to reach this level of success in terms of being on the level with these games? I mean, because it is a downloadable game, but that says a lot about where our industry is at and what people want, right?
Yeah, it's really amazing, actually. Shortly after the game was launched, a Tumblr came out called Journey Stories, where people started posting stories about the connections that they formed online. And I think for the developers, that was pretty much the pinnacle. So everything else after that is kind of gravy. And to be recognized for creating that kind of a feeling, it's not standard, it's a little bit different, but it seems like it's really valued by the community. So this makes us feel amazing.
Yeah, and obviously it's being recognized. I mean, everything from the score in the game to the graphical style to the just the sheer gameplay. What is the most outstanding achievement for you all, having worked on the project?
I mean, really, seeing the reactions from the fans, because I think, you know, we, especially doing an online game, you know, when you're just working on it in your office, you don't know for sure how people are going to respond.
Right.
We try and test it as much as possible, but then until it's out in the wild, you know, we weren't even sure that anybody was going to show up, you know, in the world
Yeah.
of Journey. And I know our composer, Austin Winnery, just over Thanksgiving brought his PS3 home so his parents could play for the first time. And he said, I just hope someone else shows up in the game. And I was like, Austin,
Yeah.
I still play it all the time. People are always on, which is just so fantastic.
Yeah, I had exactly the same experience. My parents got to play it just before Thanksgiving, and I think the moment that was a huge achievement for me personally as a developer was when my dad and my mother turned after playing it, put the controller down, and just kissed me on the cheeks
That's
and
awesome.
said, we got it, but we really didn't get it till we played it. And that was just like stunning. It was
Well,
stunning.
even Game of the Year can't replace that. Congratulations on all of the success. Awesome scarves, by the way, straight out of the
Thank
Journey.
you.
We appreciate that. Best of luck tonight. We really appreciate you stopping by.
Thanks.
Okay, gang, now we're going to head over to Justine
Wie wir
and see
schon
what she's
gesagt
got.
haben, ne? Journey, geiles Spiel.
All right, so let's keep this red carpet moving. Now we've got two of the guys behind a game that was first unveiled at last year's VGAs and has a big premiere
geht aber
tonight.
jetzt
So
um
here to
Spiele.
talk The Last of Us from Naughty Dog, Bruce and Stanley and Neil Druckmann. Sorry, we were just talking about burgers earlier.
Naughty Dog.
So you guys have a big presence here. Now you're nominated for most anticipated game. I mean, how does this feel?
It's just an honor and a privilege to, you know, be nominated. That's really.
It's pretty awesome. We can't wait to see our trailer up
Natürlich
there.
ist es für
Actually,
alle
really,
eine
von der Erwartungsrichtung her
Ehre.
kommt
We
es
worked
schon
really hard on the
den
trailer.
Medal
It's a
of
lot of
Honor,
stuff coupled from the game. It's super exciting
so.
stuff going on tonight. Gustavo's going to be playing
vorletzten.
live
Zu
with
den
the
letzten
trailer,
Medal of
so
Honor. Sich
it's,
alle die Barte-
we're stoked.
Bärte langwachsen.
It's pretty exciting. So now you guys are excited to be here. Now shouldn't you be like working on a game or something? You know, they let you out for the
we're
day.
actually, we're just saying, like
feeling
we gotta have
guilty.
time for this. We actually have to get back to the
Das
office
Spiel
like
wird
quick.
wahrscheinlich auch
So,
richtig geil.
Are you really going to leave the carpet and go back to the office? Is that what you're saying?
it's very possible.
At
It's
least
very-
tomorrow
yeah.
we will be at the office.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so fun. So
I'm actually contemplating going back to the office tonight. I will say that.
You're not allowed. You're not allowed.
All
Unless
right.
you join Twitter.
All right, Justine says.
You know?
All right.
All right, Bruce and Neil, thank you guys so much for stopping by. Daniel, let's head back to you.
All right, we are honored right now to have the cast of The
Ooh.
Walking Dead on the stage here at VGA 10. Guys, thanks so much for joining us. Introduce yourselves to our audience. Let's go down the line.
I beg your pardon?
Can you introduce yourself? Let's go down the line.
Absolutely. I'm Danai Gurira, and I play Michonne on The Walking Dead.
I'm Norman Reedus. I play Daryl Dixon.
I'm
Steven
Yeun, I
play
Glenn.
Awesome, gang. Obviously, this is a runaway hit for everybody involved with this project. And in the gaming community, it's translated into an amazing gaming experience as well from Telltale and more things to come. What is the most exciting thing about this project to you all being involved with the series on the level that you are?
I love the Telltale game just because it's, you know, it keeps that story aspect to it. You know, it doesn't,
murder you with like crazy battles and like just like ripping things apart, but it's actually like a narrative, and it's really fun.
Right. What about the game for you guys? Have you played Telltale's iteration? Are you looking more forward to the first-person shooter coming out? Are you gamers at all?
I played some sort of a shooter version where you're like shooting at the screen or whatever, and I'm very bad at this stuff, but it was really, really fun, and I was getting killed consistently, so now I'm really, really all about getting good at it, so that's like my mission, New Year's resolution.
And I'm excited about I mean, not just this game, but there's another one coming out, Survival Instinct one about my brother and I before we meet everybody. And that one I know more about because I've been doing the voices for it.
Right.
And it's awesome. I mean, I have a 13-year-old son, so if it's not cool, then I'm dead at home. So, so it's really good, and I'm excited about it.
Absolutely. Now, what is it that you think that makes this series resonate so much with people all over? I mean, why did it become such a hit?
I think it's because, you know, what they created from the beginning is really, you know, I'll catch you when you fall, brothers, you know, was like the idea of like, you know, these people in a very dire circumstance, but like, you know, you see how human beings really connect and relate and get through something. Like, I always say it's like a war zone. Yeah. And so it becomes more than a zombie show. And I think that's really what these guys created from day one, you know, from the first episode we see, from the pilot onwards. It was all about people really navigating a hard situation, like a Lord of the Flies. Right. And I think that just draws people in, because literally, someone said this to me the other day. They're like, I always wonder, what would I do? Right. If this happened to me? I wouldn't survive, you know? And so I think people are really attracted to that.
Awesome. We really appreciate you all stopping by this stage. Best of luck with everything tonight. We're looking forward to seeing where the future of the franchise goes, both in the gaming realm and also film, television, and everything else.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. High five. Justine, what you got?
All right, we're here on the red carpet. I'm with Chester and Mike of Lincoln Park. Now, you guys are here at the VGAs. Now, are you excited?
Yeah. Super excited. Yeah, we're going to be playing our song from Medal of Honor. Song's called Castle of Glass, and this is actually the first time we played it in front of anybody.
Are you nervous? I mean, that's the real question. A little bit. Did you practice is most important?
No, not at all.
Not at all?
Yeah, we never practice, ever.
So now you guys are nominated too, I believe. Yeah. Is that correct?
That's right. I don't know what the exact title of it is. It's like best song
Wenn sie
from
selber
the
nicht
game
mal wissen,
or
haben sie es
something
auch
like
nicht
that. But yeah, we're super excited about that, and working with the Medal of Honor Warfighter team on the game has been incredible. I actually got a chance to score 2 of the levels as well in the game, and they have been awesome the whole time.
That's cool. So the real question, what games are you guys playing right now? Do you have any free time to play?
I'm a Madden guy. My son and I play Madden all the time. We enjoy playing, you know, Medal of Honor. We enjoy playing a lot of the first-person shooter games.
This is Ranger play.
And so, but really, I think I spend more time losing at Madden to Isaiah than any other game.
Well, it's always fun playing. Thank you guys so much, and I look forward to seeing your performance tonight.
Thank you very much.
All right. Daniel, back to you.
All right, gang, now joining us is Dameon Clarke, the voice of Handsome Jack in Borderlands 2. Now, I am very honored to be the guy here on the stage at the VGAs to award you right here, the very first VGA of the evening for best performance by a human male. You won.
Best performance by human male.
This is such crap. You're such a liar.
No, you have
This is crap.
This is the official VGA. You're getting it right now, David.
That's a lie.
Congratulations
That's
to
how
you.
can
the cake is a lie,
tally
not
these things
this.
up and
They've been tallied. All the monkeys have been counted.
Are you freaking kidding me right
I am
now?
not. Congratulations to you, man. Thank you for joining us here at the stage, and tell us on the project, man. How excited were you to be involved with
I'm looking this up right now. This is psycho.
Surprise.
Yeah, no kidding, surprise. I totally thought you were messing with me. What was your question? What?
Tell us about being involved with this project and how excited you were to work on it.
You know, man, when we were doing this, I was like, there's no way they're going to keep half the stuff that we're doing in this video game. It was just so insane, and I guess they did. They kept a lot of it in there, and I'm just happy that they let me be a part of it. It was just, it's nuts. You know, when you're recording these things, you're like, oh, this is a lot of fun and blah, 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 but yeah, this was just, it was so much fun. I wish we could, keep doing it like it was a cartoon or something.
Right.
It'd be awesome.
Well, I mean, there's DLC, and obviously this game is taken off, and it's a nominee for several big categories.
Yeah,
including Shooter
Gearbox
of the Year.
is kicking some ass.
Totally.
That's awesome.
Talk about that character, though, specifically. What is it that you think makes this character so relatable to some people?
I just think he's just so unhinged.
Yeah.
And having fun torturing the hell out of people that it's kind of hard not to dig it, It's kind of hard not to have fun with it.
Yeah.
And I think like a lot of the comments are, I hate you and I want to tear your face off, but I kind of like you at the same time.
Right.
Because you just make me laugh sometimes. But
Sure.
yeah, I mean, I think it's just, as far as bad guys go, he's he's a dick, but he's a likable dick, and I don't know.
Awesome.
Was that articulate?
Yeah, it was great. Yeah,
Did my years of schooling come
they
through on that?
paid off, not only in that, but in the very first VGA of the evening. Congratulations to you, Dameon. We
Dude,
appreciate you stopping by.
so psyched.
Thanks so much for your time. I know you need a free hand there.
Thank you.
Thanks so much, man. I appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of the VGAs.
All right, man.
Okay, gang, now we are having an opportunity to talk to the gang behind Dishonored. Harvey is here. That's right.
Ich finde es zwar immer schade, dass diese kleinen Preise auch vorher vorher vergeben werden und die während der Show gar nicht mehr erwähnt werden. Okay. Dann bin ich wohl beim letzten Mal schon vorher eingeschlafen.
Okay. All right, let's check in with Justine. How about that?
Thanks, Daniel. Now, it's one of the biggest franchises in comics, television, and now it's nominated for VGA Game of the Year. It's Walking Dead. Joining us is the man who brought it to life, Robert Kirkman. Robert, how are you?
I'm doing great.
Thanks so much for joining us. And this is going to be a huge night for you.
I think it might be. I don't know. Well, we'll see. I'm optimistic.
You got a few nominations. I don't see any zombies on the carpet yet. Is that...
I like that. I prefer it that way.
Yeah.
I like my zombies to exist in fiction. Having them around me at all times is a little disconcerting.
So now, what's it like kind of taking this TV show into sort of this game experience? I mean, what's that been like for the fans?
It's been a real joy working with Telltale and the team that worked on this game. You know, I don't know a lot about video games, so it's been nice to see everything that they're capable of, and it's been really shocking just to see The Walking Dead adapted so well. I mean, I wouldn't say faithfully because they're doing a new story, but they've created an amazing game that I think everyone really loves. I think that's really remarkable. And it's been a lot of fun.
It's definitely a lot of fun, and I mean, everybody loves zombies, and you've kind of taken zombies to an entirely new level. I mean, is that kind of scary for us? Like, what can we expect?
I think zombies have always been pretty cool. I mean, if I've done anything to, you know, make people hip to how awesome they are, I think that's a great thing. But I've loved them forever, so this kind of stuff doesn't really surprise me.
So if they do a second season, what do you think about being a voice actor in the game?
I don't think anybody wants to hear my voice in that game.
Are you kidding me?
I don't know. You never know. It depends on.
Mag es nicht, seine eigene Stimme zu hören, aber das kennt man ja häufiger. Das hatten wir auch ganz am Anfang unserer Karriere, aber gut.
Please send them our way. We'd love to interview them. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, now over to Daniel with even more Walking Dead.
Okay, actually, not more Walking Dead. But the big names do continue down the red carpet. And Bethesda, of course, is no stranger to the VGAs. Last year, Skyrim took home Game of the Year. And this year, they've got another contender. Of course, I'm talking about Dishonored. The first-person stealth game puts players behind the mask of an assassin named Corvo and lets them decide how to take down the target. I'm here with the co-creative directors Harvey Smith and Ralph Colantonio. Good to see you guys. Congratulations on the Game of the Year nomination and other nominations. What's it like to be here at the VGAs?
The nomination of the nominations.
It feels fantastic. After 3 years of hard work on this game and seeing that everybody likes it, and now the VGA, you know, nominations and hopefully awards, it's really cool.
Ich finde dieses neue Design von
den
VGA ist richtig geil mit dem Controller.
Dishonored in the hands of players. DLC coming next week. It's the reaction has been overwhelming for us.
Yeah, I was fortunate enough to be there at QuakeCon a couple years ago when you guys first introduced this game. And at that moment, it did feel like you were really wanting to do something special. Did you know right from the onset that this project was going to be something special that the industry would gravitate towards?
Well, we were certainly hoping and knew that it was special. We didn't know how well the people receive it because, you know, that's the kind of game where it's really a little bit of a shot in the dark. I mean, we do it like purely artistically in a way, and you know, and of course there's a marketing team behind us that is helping us selling it to people so that people can understand what it is. But initially we were like, hopefully people are going to get it.
Yeah. What is it about a game like Dishonored? I mean, yeah, obviously,
so, wir sind wieder da.
With the Gears franchise, and you have worked on one of the biggest.
Ja, die Internetprobleme, die
the biggest franchises in gaming, but as you're
sind
jotting down all those
Kam
ideas, are they in the
verkackt
spectrum
richtig
of maybe more something downloadable or more easily shared? Or
wir werden das Modem einfach vor 3 Uhr noch einmal kurz neu starten, bevor es losgeht. Und dann hoffen wir, dass das passt.
Ja, das war heute ein schöner Abend haben, ne?
Was war das?
Das war heute ein schöner Abend haben.
Ja, genau.
Kannst du deinen Ton leiser machen, wenn du mich nicht gut verstehst?
So you judge your success by whether or not people are getting
Kannst deinen Ton noch leiser machen, wenn du mich
It's just
nicht
one of
gut
those things.
verstehst?
It's like, you know, if you have a good logo for your game and people are willing to scar their body for you, you've done something right.
Yes, nobody has. I don't think anybody out there has a tattoo of me. Or you.
Possibly. They're going to tweet it to you tonight.
They should. I don't know. But the VGAs are quite the spectacle themselves. What do you think of this award show and what it does for the industry?
I think this is the 10th one, and I think it's absolutely amazing that it's come this far. I think the show's made massive strides towards hitting a mainstream audience while also hitting the core. Right. And tonight I'm actually helping out with the second screen experience on SpikeTV.com. And I'm going to be like the old guys in the Muppets in the balcony just talking crap about everything I see.
We'll be doing it. I'm really looking forward to it. Thanks so much for stopping by the stage. And of course, as you mentioned, later on Cliff will be just one of many big names joining us here on Spike.com.
Da und hat das Ganze repariert. Die Regie hat das hoffentlich allen verklickert. Und ja, wir sind wieder live.
It's the best way to watch the VGAs, Cliff. I'll see you inside. Thanks so much for your time.
What? No?
Okay, The Walking Dead is just one of the titles up for Game of the Year. Few games put you in the boots of an assassin, though, during the American Revolution, and even Washington Redskins quarterback Robert Griffin III is a huge fan. It's up for VGA Game of the Year tonight, Assassin's Creed 3, of course, and I'm here with lead writer Corey May. Thank you so much for joining us. Congratulations on all of the accolades for Assassin's Creed 3. Tell us what it's like to be here at the VGAs.
It is pretty amazing. It's my first time, so I'm still a little bit starstruck and awestruck and all that good stuff.
Right.
But I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
So what is it that you think about Assassin's Creed has gone over so well? Obviously a ton of hype going into the launch of the game. But for you guys from the game development standpoint, what are you most proud of?
I think I'm most proud of the team's ability to recreate, America on the eve of the American Revolution and then throughout the Revolution. And I think they did an incredible job with world building and populating it with very compelling and awesome characters.
Yeah, and the franchise is unique in that regard because of the fact that, it takes place in different time periods and you can kind of choose where you're going. Did you ever second guess the setting in Assassin's Creed 3, or was it always that from day one?
No, never. I mean, it was we knew where we were going, where we wanted to go. We knew the story we wanted to tell and the world we wanted to build, and we just did it.
Yeah, and obviously bringing innovations like naval combat and other things to the fray with Assassin's Creed 3. What do you think in terms of the gameplay, allowed people to experience something that was unique this year in terms of action-adventure games?
Well, like you mentioned, the naval battle is one thing, but one thing that we decided very early on was to redo the fight system in redo navigation. It seems subtle, but when you're going in the frontier and the forest and going in running in the deep snow and all, that's very new, and that's big innovation for a game.
Yeah, obviously one of the characters nominated for Character of the Year is Connor tonight. Talk a little bit about his development as a character. I mean, is it something that, where do you take the most pride in what he was able to emit throughout the game?
Well, you want to answer that one?
So for me, the most important thing was trying to stay as true and culturally responsible as we could to the Kanyen'kehá:ka people. It's the nation that Connor comes from.
Right.
And so for me, I think the biggest challenge and one of the hopefully best parts of the game is that we were able to accurately depict and respect his cultural heritage.
Awesome. All right, well, we really appreciate your time, guys. Best of luck tonight. Lots of nominations. Hopefully we'll see you up there on the stage. Okay, guys, we are going to head over to Justine now and see what she's got.
Now, they aren't just an organization, they are a movement.
Ziehen sich aber so die Leute einfach aus der Menschenmenge raus, um die zu interviewen.
Zachary Levi, the nerd.
Zachary Levi.
Zachary's like, can we dance the whole interview? I mean, I'm not going to tell you no.
We should dance the whole interview.
Yeah.
Go. All right, forget it.
Okay, great. So you guys are here. What's going on? Please tell me everything. Tell me all the secrets.
We're at the Video Game Awards, which is essentially kind of our mecca of sorts. You know what I mean? That's why we started the Nerd Machine. Dave and I, a few years ago, were like, we want to make the Nike for nerds. We want there to be a lifestyle brand for nerd culture because it didn't exist, and we love this stuff. And
that's great.
Which is why I loved hosting last year, which is why I'm stoked to be back. And I should probably talk into the microphone as opposed to holding it down here. And Allison has been like the most beautiful addition to Nerd Machine. She's been a face and an awesome voice for us. And Dave is the brains and the brawn behind everything. I just kind of hang back and be like, yeah, that looks good.
Just put your name on it.
I do. Yeah,
definitely the brains.
No, you guys are all such an amazing team. Now, what are you guys most looking forward to tonight?
The Last of Us. Well, and Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider, yeah, I really want to see
many other things.
I'm really excited to see you win this Game of the Decade.
The Last of Us.
I love that that's a category this year because this is the 10th
Ganz viel
game.
anderes.
So yeah, it's kind of crazy. Fingers crossed for Portal.
And Tenacious D. I'm very excited about Tenacious D.
I want to see, and Snoop Lion's going to be here.
Oh yeah.
Snoop Lion.
Snoop Lion.
Blowing my mind with that name change. That's like bigger than Prince going to a symbol. I don't even know how to compute.
But it's awesome that I'll be backstage tonight, the green room, interviewing all the winners from Nerd Machine. And
that's exciting.
Which will be online the whole time.
The whole live show.
Ich habe heute noch gelesen, dass 81 Joints am Tag
Well, I'm doing nothing for the show, which is great. I get to watch and have a good time and hang out.
Thank you guys so much. Allison,
Die meisten dreht er selber ein paar.
Yes. And we'll
Oh,
be talking
ein paar
to all
lässt
of
er
the
sich
winners,
drehen. Ne?
and I'm very, very excited to see that. So make sure you guys stay here at Spike.com. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody out there nerding out tonight. So let us know what you're most excited about using that hashtag VGA. Daniel, over to you.
Dance it out.
Dance it out.
Boy, dancing fools over there. Pretty awesome stuff. Now say hello to Vice President of Microsoft Studios, Phil Spencer. It's always good to see you, Phil. Welcome to the VGAs.
Thanks. It's great to have you, and great to be here. Great to have you. It's
Yeah, well, no, it's great to be here as well. So 10 years of the VGAs. In that time, Microsoft has accomplished quite a bit in the industry. Right now, though, going into the year ahead, what are the big objectives for Microsoft?
Year ahead. Well, you know, the reason I said it's nice to have you here, we're actually streaming the VGAs live on Xbox.
Absolutely.
Which is the first thing. And this is, you know, we look forward to the kind of entertainment that we're building right now and the kind of experiences you're finding on Xbox. You're finding more things like live events like the VGAs. Just incredible array of entertainment options.
Yeah, and obviously that's been something that has been, gone after more aggressively by every company involved, owning the living room. Where do you think Microsoft stands in that regard right now?
Well, you know, we're doing really well right now. We had a great Black Friday. We had a great lineup this fall. Halo 4 did incredibly well. Really proud of the team at 343. Forza Gears of War coming this spring. You know, our entertainment offerings continue to grow and people keep showing up, which is really nice.
Yeah, and obviously the Xbox brand has been growing more and more over the last several years, and we're at the, coming up to the close end of a console generation here, but without getting into the specifics of what the hardware is,
what are you talking
What are the goals for Microsoft moving forward? I mean, is it about owning the living room? It's about great games. What are the key goals for you guys at this stage in the company's history with
wissen die
Xbox?
selber
Yeah,
nicht,
for me
was
it starts with
Microsoft
the heart of
momentan
the
will.
consumer. So people talk about things
Wollen
like
einfach
owning the
alles,
living room. I
auch
think for
nichts.
us, as Microsoft Studios, we need to create experiences that consumers love.
Yeah.
And that's the #1 charter. We've added a lot of people. We had Nancy Tellum come on board, former head of CBS, to head our television. We had Phil Harrison come on board. We're going to continue to try to build experiences people love, and hopefully more people buy Xboxes because of that.
Awesome. All right, well, we always appreciate your time, Phil. It's always good to talk with you. Thanks for stopping by the stage.
Thank you.
Best of luck tonight at the VGAs, of course, with Halo and everything else.
Thank you.
All right, Justine, who do you have on deck there?
Well, some people cosplay as Lara Croft, and she actually gets to be Lara Croft in the new Tomb Raider game, which we will see a world premiere from later tonight. The lovely Camilla Luddington. I'm so excited for you.
Me too.
This is amazing. I mean, this is huge for you.
Yes, this is the first time that I've ever gotten to go to the Spike VGAs and Tomb Raider being nominated.
Ich weiß selber nicht, was ich sagen soll.
So honored to
Ich weiß nicht, wo ich bin. Oh mein Gott, was ist das hier?
Es steht doch nicht überall in den Wänden
2.5
dran.
years, so a long time. I've been living and breathing Tomb Raider,
Wände sind voll
but it's
geklatscht.
been the best experience ever, and I feel like people are going to be
Was war das
really
nochmal?
excited, hopefully, to see the trailer tonight because it's kind of incredible.
Now, have you got to actually play the game and like hear yourself? Like, I mean, what
Yes.
is that like playing and being
Yes,
like, that's me?
I've definitely played the game. I've seen it actually the whole way through, and when Lara gets hurt in the game, it's really strange because you hear me yelp and yell and scream, and I actually feel like I am getting hurt. So it feels very strange.
Yeah,
very strange
but
experience.
It's exciting. And you said,
Yes.
you've been living and breathing this. I mean, that's not a bad thing to be living and breathing for the past 2 years. you
No,
know?
I was living and breathing someone that was a lot cooler than I could ever be. So I feel like as soon as it ends, I'm just going back to sad old me.
Oh, come on
I
now.
know.
So I think probably for a future Halloween costume, I think we already know what you'll be going
You
as.
know what? I've been banned from dressing up as her for Halloween.
Really?
I've been told from the people above me that I can't be seen in the Lara Croft costume. Maybe I just can't do it justice. Who knows? Who
You know,
knows?
I'm
Who
sure.
knows?
But I'm sure you're absolutely amazing. Well, thank you so much, Camilla.
Thank you.
And now Daniel is with another Game of the Year nominee. Have fun.
All right, Jedi have Star Wars, Trekkies have Star Trek, but gamers, they have the epic space opera Mass Effect, one of my favorite games, of course. And joining me now is the executive producer of Mass Effect series, Casey Hudson. Always good to see you, Casey. Welcome to the VGAs.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
All right, so a Game of the
Mass
Year
Effect,
nominee,
Marc.
Mass Effect
Freu
3,
dich doch.
and an exciting
Ja,
time at
das ist
BioWare, a
super.
time of
Ja.
transition. First, talk
Klingst du
about Mass Effect
begeistert?
3 and what it meant to you guys to kind of wrap up that trilogy.
Well, you know, I think people look at these games and you kind of assume they're just going to happen and they're going to come out, and but it's actually really hard to plan out, you know, a series of games and actually get it done. It's a tough industry. You know, even getting a game done is really hard. So to be here and kind of celebrating the work of the team over the whole series really is really an honor for us, and to be nominated. It's great to see the team recognized that way.
Yeah, is the simple achievement of completing the trilogy with such, intricate details like Mass Effect, is that the biggest accomplishment, or do you take away something more about storytelling or some of the other precedents that it set?
Yeah, I mean, the whole thing has been a learning process for us. if you go back to the very beginning, we actually didn't even know if we could create digital actors that could convey emotion in the way that we were able to get to over the course of the series. And those characters are kind of, I think, where people really bonded with the story and it became personal to them. And we didn't even know we could do that until we started trying to figure out these techniques.
Yeah, obviously Mass Effect is a huge universe for you guys. Both Ray and Greg have left and moved on to do different things, but you're obviously at the helm of Mass Effect. And talk about what the attitude is towards Mass Effect at BioWare right now. Is it just as exciting from the beginning? Is it a time of rebirth?
It is a time of transition. My team, we're moving on to some new IP stuff, a whole new kind of gaming world. And at the same time, I continue to oversee the future of Mass Effect. We have a studio in Edmonton, that's where we're based. And we also work with our studio in Montreal. They've done more and more in the Mass Effect series over the course of the last several games. So they know Mass Effect as well as stuff that we do in the Mass Effect universe.
Awesome. Well, we can't wait to see what's coming up next for Mass Effect. Congratulations, obviously, on all the nominations tonight. Best of luck out there. And thanks for
ja, er hat so viel gesagt, wie dass es ziemlich schwer war für sein Team, die Serie jetzt zu beenden. Und dass es mal wieder, wie immer, eine Ehre ist, nominiert zu sein. Was natürlich wirklich eine große Ehre ist, muss ich schon sagen. Also jetzt ohne Sarkasmus und so.
Joining me is nominated for Game of the Year. Talking about Journey. Joining me is the game's composer, Austin Winnery. How are you?
I'm doing very well.
From Journey.
Can't really put words to it, actually.
Now, about
crazy week.
About this Grammy, can you tell me, are you excited? I mean, that's kind of a big thing.
Well, that's just it. I don't have any explanation. I don't have any words. It's just like a blur.
Well, we're also very happy to announce a little something here.
Partner, den man sich
You've won
wünschen kann.
VGA for Best Original Score.
Really?
So
yes, you did.
And how do...
And here you go.
Now we're wow. Well, holy crap. That's insane. What a scoop for you to get. That's amazing.
So how are you feeling? I mean, the show hasn't even started. We've already given away some awards, and you were one of them.
I guess we're running it very efficiently tonight. It's amazing. I mean, it's all about the game. The game was made by some of the most brilliant people I've ever met or heard of. That game company and an amazing team at Sony, they deserve 99% of all the credit. And then, of course, the musicians that played this music, they're the reason why I write music. So this belongs to them. Honestly, I'm like the overlap point in a Venn diagram. It's not about me, it's about everything around it.
It's all, I mean, you did it, so congratulations.
They did.
It's a whole team effort. All right, Austin, thank you so much. Enjoy the show. Now, Daniel, who are you with?
Okay, now we've got the Halo 4 team representing Strong. Frank O'Connor and Kiki Wolfkill are here. The best name in all of gaming, I'm sure. Some people come to the VGAs in a limo, some come in a taxi. You guys brought along a warthog. Congratulations on that. How cool is that down at the end of the red carpet, right?
Yeah, that's our little baby down there.
Terrible gas mileage.
Terrible gas mileage, I'm sure. Okay, so now we are happy to announce right here on the stage, because our VGA Red Carpet special is filled with special moments, that Halo 4 has won the VGA for Best Graphics as well as Best Xbox 360 Game.
Ja.
We're letting you know right now.
Wow. Best Graphics? Nein, nicht schlecht, nicht schlecht. Und bestes Xbox 360, nicht schlecht, nicht schlecht.
Best
Graphics heißen ein, das
You're totally carrying that one home.
All right, done. Yes.
That's amazing.
Congratulations.
Thank
Quite
you.
an outstanding achievement for you all with this game, obviously. A lot of pressure, huge universe in Halo, but you managed to deliver something that's both, a commercial success and critically acclaimed. Talk about some of the big things that this game meant for you.
Oh my God.
No, I mean, the easiest thing is it meant putting together a team that feels like a family over the last 3 years, and they're all hopefully at home watching this or TiVoing at least because they're tired.
It's
just an amazing group of people that came together around a shared passion, which was Halo, and
wenn ich beides
they did
nicht
it,
gespielt
and shipped it, and they built it.
Ja, aber man fliegt man macht sowas da.
Yeah,
Das
and there's certainly been times over the last 2 years
Yeah.
where it really feels like, this was maybe something we couldn't get to. So it's amazingly gratifying.
Yeah, and absolutely, you guys created an experience that that felt a part of the universe, but also had its unique identity. Was that a core objective for you from day one, to make it Halo, but make it your own?
Yeah, we had to respect what it was. I mean, fans love Halo for specific reasons, but you have 150, 200 new people, and they have to put their artistic and their creative stamp on it.
Yeah, and I I think it's also important. I mean, we as a studio needed to earn the trust of the fans, right? And as fans ourselves, there are definitely things about Halo we wanted to make sure to be able to deliver, which is no small feat.
Right.
And then on top of that, yeah, there are things that were sort of our own voice we wanted
Habe ich
to
das jetzt
add to
richtig
that.
verstanden, dass 343 Industries mit an Halo 4 gearbeitet hat und das einfach nochmal so einen neuen Kick reingebracht hat?
Was that a huge
Ja,
initiative
es
as well to
wurde
have
ja
something in this game
abgegeben
that defined it from a multiplayer standpoint?
Und,
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Spartan Ops was definitely a labor of love. It was a challenge.
So langsam musste er doch auch irgendwie einen Krampf in der Hand haben, so die ganze Zeit den Pokal dazu halten, oder?
Yeah, it feels good to get it out there.
Best Xbox 360 game, best graphics. Congratulations to you
Thank you
guys
so
here at the VGAs. Best of luck to all the team. Thanks so much for joining us. We
Xbox-Game,
really
das war
appreciate
irgendwie
it.
von
Just a
vornherein
reminder,
klar.
you can vote throughout the night on
Als es ein
Spike.com
Xbox-Exklusiv-Game
for
ist.
Character of the Year as well as the most anticipated game. We're counting down to the VGAs again, but you don't want to miss the beginning of the show as South Park opens it up with some amazing footage. Trust me, even I haven't seen it, but I've heard it's something you don't want to miss. Justine, who do you have over there with you now?
Well, Daniel, we are here on the live carpet, and I'm joined by Noah Monk. Now, how are you?
I'm doing great. You know, I'm super excited for the VJs this year. You know, it's exciting. I'm a nerd, so, you know, great to see all the video game premieres. And I'm stoked for this year.
That was the first thing you came up here. I was like, are you excited? How you feel? You're like, I'm great. I'm a nerd. I'm so happy to be here.
I tell everybody that. I'm a nerd. You know, I cried during the Halo 4 campaign.
Maybe I
won't say that.
No spoilers.
No spoilers.
I still have an hour left to play.
Exactly. You got to check it out. It's one of the best of the year.
I can't wait. No, it's a really fun game. We were talking about too, like, you know, I mean, I've played Halo games, but I felt like this one was really enjoyed it.
This one's by far the best.
Halo games, but I felt like this one was
really
enjoyed it.
This one's by far the best. You know, Halo 3 didn't impress me as much as this one did. Halo 4 definitely stood out to me as the best of the series, by far, yeah.
Now, do you do a lot of multiplayer, or are you more into
campaigns?
campaigns?
You know, I'm into multiplayer, but I'm Black Ops multiplayer.
Me
you know,
too.
But I'm okay on Halo 4. I'm the king of Regicide. I can admit I'm the king of Regicide. I play that all the time. You know, but Black Ops, I'm kind of. What's your rank in Black Ops?
Maybe almost 3rd prestige. So
oh my god, that's insane. She beats me. I'm like 35, not prestiged. So.
Well, if you would like to join some league play, I'm looking for some teammates.
Let's do it.
Okay,
I did put 500 hours into Skyrim though, so I beat you on that.
You definitely did. I didn't play too much Skyrim.
I can take the rank of nerd. All right, no.
Now, what are you looking forward to most about tonight? I mean, this is the 10th VGAs.
I'm excited to see some footage from BioShock Infinite. I mean, that'll be. I'm just seeing what happens with that. You know, I'm really excited for that game, and if they have footage tonight, that'll be sick.
And some new premieres from Last of Us.
Yeah, there we go. Last of Us looks sick. They showed it last year, and I haven't seen the other footage since. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. And all the performances are great tonight too.
Got Linkin Park.
Yeah.
Oh, we're both just so excited.
Right?
We're like, what
Wolfgang
are we looking
Gartner,
forward
right?
to?
Is DJing, right?
Yes.
I'm a huge EDM fan. Dubstep, house, EDM. So that's gonna be insane.
That's awesome. Well, I will get your gamer tag later,
and
we will game.
Let's do it.
Thank you, Noah, so much. And now Daniel, with maybe the most important man on the red carpet. All right, what's going on?
Samuel Jackson.
Okay, we all know it's not a party without some Pachter. Michael Pachter, welcome to the VGAs. We rely on your analysis all year long, so tell us, who's your pick for Game of the Year, man?
Dude, Partey. I mean, like, game?
Yeah.
What's that all about?
Yeah.
You know, I'm thinking that the judges panel goes for, like, the obvious stuff. I think they go for something popular, so...
Assassins?
Yeah, I mean,
so.
my personal favorite probably is Assassins, but I just like kicking on some British booty, you know, like, I think that's fun.
Hey, we got some people watching.
Ich hätte nicht gedacht, dass in Amerika auch Assassin's Creed so beliebt
I
ist.
haven't finished the game yet. What do you think?
I think that they have
Mein
a lot
Call
of
of Duty hat man
opportunity
jetzt
to
gerade
create
gesehen,
things
ist
within
sehr
the game
beliebt,
world,
spielen
obviously, but the big question
einige.
with all the Game of the Year nominees is, from your perspective, we're seeing two digitally distributed titles, The Walking Dead and Journey, in the mix for Game of the Year. What does that say to you from from a business standpoint that these companies can release $15 to $20 games or less with the episodic nature of The Walking Dead?
You know, I actually think that this is just kind of a new age awards program trying to kind of throw some props to somebody who tried something bold. Those games don't have a prayer. They're not going to win. This is really, yeah, this is
The Walking Dead doesn't have a prayer?
Not a chance. Sorry,
Wow.
not going to happen. And I mean, my boy Gary Whitta worked on it.
Yeah.
Sagt, The Walking Dead hat keine Chance.
Not a prayer because the industry's
Ja, es könnte sein, dass es
something like that.
No, the industry
nicht wird,
still
aber
thinks
ich
low
hoffe
price
es, ich hoffe
point,
es, ich hoffe es.
low quality. Even though the game got great reviews, people loved it. They just think it's not a real game. It's like gaming light, and they're not going to give it. There's no way. If it does, I'll eat my hat.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not wearing one though. So
You're not wearing one, but no, I mean, obviously, this is a kind of a revolution. This is not a crossroads in the industry, but a time in the industry that's really interesting. Where
Also
games
ich
like
sehe jetzt
Journey and Walking Dead,
eigentlich
I
daran
think we're going to see more of
nicht
those,
so
especially
wirklich,
with
dass
their
es kein
success.
Game
So
sein
I
soll.
kind of beg
Er
to
meinte
differ. I
gerade,
don't
es
know
ist
that
kein
they
Spiel,
win
sondern es hat so
tonight,
die
but this is kind of the future
Anzeichen
of
von
the
einem
industry.
Spiel, aber was
Dude,
soll
I'm
es denn
never
sonst
right.
sein?
So of course you're right.
Ja, du
Yeah, you got
spielst
the
halt
HD
nicht
Wii,
wirklich.
though, right?
Du,
Yeah, eventually.
3 years late.
3 years late. What do you think about
redest, also triffst Redeentscheidungen, was du sagst, und kannst ab und zu mal ein Quicktime-Event machen. Aber sonst auch nicht. Aber die Story ist halt das, was es vorantreibt. Ja, vielleicht nicht bestes Spiel des Jahres. Schade, es ist nicht sowas wie beste Story oder sowas, weil da
es fehlen echt einige Kategorien in der Bewertung, finde ich auch.
Call of Duty attach rate was 5%. 5%. Now, I don't believe the hardcore Nintendo game fanboy doesn't play Call of Duty. He's just playing on an Xbox 360, and I think that's the future.
All right, well, we'll have to see what Nintendo can do. It's going to be an exciting night here for Game of the Year and all of the nominees and awards, so thanks so much for your time as always. We appreciate it. Okay, let's quickly bring in Marlon Wayans here to talk to us about the VGAs. Marlon Wayans, come on up on the stage, man.
You stay right
there. Good to see you.
Hey,
she's going to stay right there. We're going to talk.
What's
up, man? Good to see you.
What's going on, man?
Welcome to the VGAs.
I want to tell you that I think your girl hair is amazing.
You like that?
I wish I can grow girl hair.
Do you?
This is like sexy, man.
It's sexy.
It's like Troy Polamalu, and you got the little ball. Do this for me.
Hey, you know what?
No, you got to do that.
Do this.
Ah, slow motion that when he does. Ready? Do it one time.
People come for the game, but they stay for the main. You know what I'm talking about?
You know what? I got that same thing going on, all pubes. It's crazy. Because that's the only good hair on my body. This is nappy, but this is like beautiful. This is a party, man. You come to the Video Game Awards, you kind of let loose and let your hair down. I ain't got to wear a three-piece tuxedo. I can wear some cool leather.
Yeah, you look good,
that's
man.
wrinkled.
Look
It's
good.
my brothers. All this is Sean and Keenan's.
Yeah. Are you a gamer?
Not as much as I used to, because I got bills. When you get bills, games kind of go out the window. My son's a gamer because he don't have no bills.
Yeah.
And so he shoots me in the face.
What does he play?
He shoots me in the face.
What does he play?
Any game that shoots you in the face.
Any
and I'm
game
not
that shoots you in
supposed
the
to
face.
let him
Also ich
play
weiß nicht,
games
warum
that
sich
shoot
der
you in
Stream
the
teilweise
face. He
zurückgesetzt,
plays games that shoot you in
gut.
the face. Call of Duty, he's really good at that. Black Ops, like, you know what they should do, like with war? They should just get robots and let little kids across the country send the robots to war and let them shoot all the enemies in the face.
Will the robots have pubes? I don't know.
My son don't have pubes yet.
No,
I think he has like 3.
Oh, gosh.
No, for real. I think he has 3. They look weird because I know he does because he spends a lot of time in the bathroom. He does. It's weird.
Thanks so much for your
You don't
time.
want to shake my hand. I shook my son's hand. He spends a lot of time in the bathroom.
I do want to shake
I
your
want
hand.
to say A Haunted House is coming out. It's called A Haunted House. It's my movie. It comes out January 11th. It's a horror comedy. It's basically paranormal activity if it happened to a black couple.
Okay.
It's really funny. Go check it out. It's in the theaters January 11th. If you don't go see it.
Thanks so much, man. We appreciate you stopping by.
Noch schön Werbung machen, ne? Also, sonst geht man ja nicht von der Bühne.
Our second screen experience, and also inside is Allison Hayslip. She's
Solche Leute finde ich mal ganz schön
headquarters in
dreist.
the green room with a couple of special guests. What's going on, Allison?
Well, Daniel, there's already a huge buzz here in the green room, and it's only just begun.
Oh, die hat auch
Don't
einen
forget,
gewagten
when the
Ring
show
an.
starts, stay with us here online. I'll be bringing you interviews. Darts, stay with us here online. I'll be bringing you interviews with all the VGA winners as they come off stage. Live reactions you're only going to see here on Spike.com. And people are already starting to hang out. With me, I have got 2 lovely ladies, the voice actors for Mass Effect 3, Jennifer Hale and Allie Hillis. Ladies, welcome. I'm very excited to have you here. You really brought the party to this house right now.
We tried. What can we say? What can we say? It's what we do.
And I have to say, 2012
Okay, keine Ahnung,
really
wer
is
das-
the year of
wer
the
wen spricht
FemShep.
jetzt.
I mean, that was such a
Yes.
huge
Yes.
deal that you could finally play a female character, a female shepherd.
Yep.
So, Jennifer, Paragon Shepherd or Renegade Shepherd, which do you relate to more?
Oh, both of them.
Oh, okay.
Paragon's who I wish I was, but Renegade's who I usually end up acting like.
Commander
Good
Shepard.
answer, good answer. I have to say, when I started playing the game, my FemShep, I always make my characters look like me, but I had blonde hair at the time. So now I'm thinking I need to go back in and make her a redhead, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
You got the full FemShep look going on.
Oh, thanks. I try. FemShep at the awards, right?
I'd go for it.
Nice. And I love it that in this game, you guys could actually have a relationship in it.
absolutely
Oh,
have a
I guess it's mirroring real life. That was also my choice. As soon as I was like, oh yeah, girl on girl action, absolutely. Choose that way. What? That's what you want to do. Add the fun to the game, right?
Absolutely.
So, I mean, I got to see you guys hanging out back
Feature,
here
dass man auch einen
off camera, but do you guys kind of flirt in
Ja,
real
warum
life
nicht?
too? It seems like.
I don't know what you're Us? No, never. Excuse us. What?
We'll just take a moment. No, we're really excited to be here for Mass Effect 3 and Jen's nomination.
And the nomination for Mass Effect itself and that whole
Exactly.
team, it's awesome. So
And you're up for best performance by a human female.
yeah, I tried to swing the human male or the alien female, but I don't know why they wouldn't.
But
they
no,
wouldn't
they
nominate
made you
me.
stick with this one.
Yeah, I guess so.
Jerks.
Oh well.
Yeah. So we want to know, this is supposed to be the end of Mass Effect, but if there is another Mass Effect 4, fingers crossed.
Yes.
Do you guys know where the storyline might go?
I hope straight to Shepard. That's all I can say.
But
and
only
I hope
women.
Shepard comes straight to me.
Yeah. Do you guys know? Did you get any stats on if more men played as FemShep or not?
Und ja, witzig, wie die Leute, die in den Spielen sprechen, teilweise gar nicht wissen, was überhaupt in dem Spiel vorkommt, sondern einfach nur, ja, ich bin die und die Person und ich mache das und das, aber was ich eigentlich wirklich mache, weiß ich gar nicht.
Seeing FemShep on the box, one of my favorite things ever. I know, right?
It's just so nice to see this relationship.
Also, I totally flipped my cover
Eine
when
Stunde
I got
Pre-Show,
it.
das ist
Yeah, I was like, as soon as I got it, that was the
ja.
first thing I did, and then I took the game out of the box.
Yeah. And if you're not playing FemShep, what are you waiting for?
Yeah, seriously.
Whose butt do you want to stare at
Girl-on-girl
for hours?
action. Hello, Allie, are you hoping your character might see a spin-off, like a Mass Effect 3 spin-off?
I think everybody wants to see blue babies, right? I think everyone wants to see Liara and Shep have some little blue babies, so I'm hoping so. It'd be
Absolutely.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you ladies hang out with us the whole show. There's a bar over there. It's really great. You guys stick with us to see who else stops by. Justine, let's go back to you on the red carpet.
For my GTTV partner, Jeff Keighley, this is like Christmas Day. Now, you've been working on tonight all year, and we're just moments away.
Yeah, we are mere moments away from some big surprises. And, you know, Justine, some of the announcements tonight we've been working on for more than a year. It's been like a year and a half in progress for one of our big announcements that actually will be in the first part of the show. So yeah, this show is Last of Us. Tonight we've got some big announcements and also a lot of big games coming next year. We're going to show you new footage on BioShock Infinite, Tomb Raider, Gears of War Judgment, and a lot more.
So now I know you're always the one to do the hard-hitting questions and trying to get all the secrets. Is there any secrets that you can tell us before the show starts?
Sure. Well, let me think what I can tell you. There's definitely a familiar franchise will be coming back tonight at the VGAs. We'll be announcing that game. And then we've got something else which is really cool and cryptic. And you're going to have to sort of solve the puzzle of what we're showing you, but it's an amazing piece of footage. We screened it in here and people were freaking out about it.
That's exciting. So now you also mentioned something about Game of the Decade.
Okay.
So now are you guys giving away awards for that?
Yeah, we've got Game of the Decade. We partnered with Entertainment Weekly and fans have been voting online to crown Game of the Decade. So, you know, will it be Zelda? Will it be BioShock? Will it be World of Warcraft? Will it be Half-Life 2? Will it be Portal? Will it be Red Dead Redemption? You're going to find out tonight. It's going to be an absolutely amazing moment.
Jeff, I want to know now. We need to know these information.
Well, you got to go inside. It's an amazing show. We've got a full orchestra that's going to be performing. The first time we've ever done that at the VGAs. Lauren Belth, the composer of Assassin's Creed 3, is leading an incredible medley of great games. He's really trying to celebrate the artistry behind games. I'm incredibly proud of what we're doing with this show tonight. I hope people at home really enjoy it.
Now, Samuel L. Jackson is hosting. Now, did you get to
Ihr könnt uns ja wissen lassen, was ihr meint.
It's the fourth time he's hosting the show, and Sam is just—he's such a fan of games. You'll see tonight he's actually inserting himself into some of your favorite games. You'll see Sam in The Walking Dead. You'll see Sam in Halo.
Meint ihr, Half-Life könnte kommen?
Black Ops.
Ja,
even an
was meint
Angry
ihr?
Birds Star Wars moment with
Half-Life?
And yeah, he's been great to work with.
Ja, nein.
It's going to be a lot of
Wird es
fun.
ein Mythos bleiben?
I think people will be surprised at sort of how we treat the games this year. This is really an all-new VGAs.
That's great. Well, thank you so much, Jeff. I will see you inside, and good luck.
Awesome. Thanks, Justine.
All right. So everyone at home tonight, you can also be a winner thanks to GameStop. Now, by now, you should have entered the sweepstakes in honor of VGA 10. 10 amazing prizes, one of which is a life-size Kratos statue, and the winning codes will be revealed tonight. The show is about to start. Beyond all the world exclusives, you've got performances from Tenacious D and Linkin Park, Samuel L. Jackson in his very own mode inside of some of the year's best games. I'm ready, Daniel. What's going on backstage?
Famous.
All right, thanks, Justine. As you can see, I've made it backstage here with game designer extraordinaire Cliff Bleszinski and Kotaku's editor-in-chief Steven Totillo. Guys, this is it. We are just moments away from South Park.
Wollen wir noch einen schnellen Modem-Reset
moments
machen?
away from South Park kicking off VGA 10. We're also going to have world exclusives from Tomb Raider, BioShock Infinite, Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2, The Last of Us, Gears of War Judgment, and we'll continue to be here throughout the show.